She is not ready. It will be some time. It is nearly time. Is it really necessary that she be here?
All the elders must be present. If we have to wait, they'll understand.
I worry that we should have started earlier. I fear we'll offend.
They will understand. Tend to her. Why can these things never go as I planned them?
She's dressed.
Then bring her to the table immediately.
I fear she may have soiled herself.
That's just her. Bring her here. We can sit her here next to Cora. Go! It is time. We'll have the ceremony here in the dining room.
Very nice work on the branch ingress.
Thank you, Brother Levi.
You look lovely, Cora.
Perhaps we should take our seats. Brother Levi, if you'll take a seat here. Naturally, sister, you'll take your seat next to your husband. And young Isaac, you will have the privileged chair.
Everything looks very nice, Brother Benjamin.
Thank you. I apologize for the delay. My mother is getting quite on in years, and she's taking longer than we'd hoped.
Your mother is still alive?
Oh.
I believe we can begin the ceremony. Acronym. This is the day of union. This is the loca, which we, the bride's family, have chosen to serve as chantry for the wedding ceremony. Brother Levi, if you will begin by reading the Harat from the Holy Book.
Acronym, acronym. As is custom, we gather all the elders in this chantry to witness this solemn sacrament. Our son and our daughter, having never been instructed in the ways of union, will now learn and complete the ceremony to consummate their vows so that they may respond in all goodness and honesty.
Isaac, having acquiesced to the good and honest proposal made by your father, you will express your submission by breaking the twig of youth. Having broken with the ways of your youth, you will now declare your good and honest love for my daughter to establish the basis of your union. Once this is done, our daughter will also break the twig of youth and declare her love. You will together then break the branch of union and pass through the ingress to a blessed marriage. Isaac, do you confess your good and honest love for my daughter, Cora?
You need only say yes, son.
What is your answer, son?
No.
Isaac.
How can I answer otherwise?
You've broken the twig of youth. You must now agree to the union.
I agreed to the union, but how can I declare my love for this woman? I've only known her these 2 months.
It's only a formality, Isaac.
It's hardly a formality, Brother Levi. Without love, how can you have the foundation for a union?
Perhaps with time, there will be love between us. But I'm only 16 years old. I've been kept with the men and the other boys since my birth. What do I know of love?
After all this time, why didn't you let us know you did not find favor with our daughter?
I do find favor with her. I'm very fond of her. I wish to marry her. Only, it's my hope that I will learn to love her. I can't declare it now in honesty.
Brother Levi, do something.
Father, it was you who told me of the young people in other cultures who, when they foolishly believe that they are in love with each other, engage in copulation and bear children based on this shallow feeling, and eventually choose not to remain together, leaving a child fatherless.
I never used that word.
You ask me for a good and honest response. Isn't it better that I tell you honestly that I do not nor cannot love this woman at this time?
This woman?
I give you my word that as the years go by, I will endeavor to build a home and a family with her, with all hope that we will grow to love each other.
Of all places to engage in such talk.
Isaac, please. This is a solemn ceremony. Please, just go through the steps so we can complete the vows.
I do not agree that he should simply go through our ritual. It was your family that approached my family, Brother Levi. Have you given your son no instruction in our ways?
It is forbidden to instruct the children in the ways of the Harat prior to the ceremony. You know this.
I invoke the Talcus.
The Talcus? What are you talking about?
It is my right.
The Talcus is a legend. Nobody has ever really invoked the Talcus in a union ceremony.
It's in the lore of our ancestors, Brother Levi. Once the twig of youth is broken, any elder can invoke the Talcus.
He can't do this. Can he, Levi?
He has done it.
What do we do now?
What do you mean, what do we do now? You invoked an ancient edict, and you don't know what comes next?
I wasn't planning on this.
It is now required that the elders of both families retire to separate locations to confer. When we return, all the elders must either confirm or renege the Talcus.
Yes, of course. Let us now retire to separate locations. The children will remain here.
So if any of the elders present at the ceremony renege, the Talcus will pass.
That is what is in my memory.
Well, you must know that they were both renege.
According to legend, only the mother reneges. The father confirms the Talcus to save the reputation of his ancestors.
What will happen after she reneges?
The ceremony will continue.
So nothing will happen.
Their family will be shamed.
You have made us a laughingstock, Benjamin. You have sentenced our daughter to a marriage with a man who doesn't love her.
Their son has already sentenced her to such a life. But when the woman reneges, their family will be shamed.
That's the ritual?
My father spoke of the legend of the Talcus often. I know it well, but it was like a fairy tale. Its place in the lore of our people is simply an illustration, not a true edict.
This is ludicrous.
We must both confirm the Talcus. If we don't, it will bring shame on our family and our ancestors as well.
You're not serious.
I have a plan. Brother Benjamin is unfamiliar with the Talcus. Just do as I say, and we'll be able to confirm the artifact, save face, and allow the Talcus to pass.
Are you sure?
There is risk.
Levi, how can you risk having our son put to death for a fairy tale?
We must stand firm.
I have no choice.
Then let us return. Why can things never go as I planned them? Bring, Mother. Oh, my dear Mother. At least you are unable to understand the foulness visited on the honor and dignity of our family. As the twig of youth has been broken, and this young man now refuses to declare his love for my daughter, I, the elder who invoked the Talcus, now call for confirmation of my request. Each elder will either confirm or renege the Talcus. We will begin with the elders of his family.
I confirm.
I confirm.
I confirm.
I must confer with my husband.
Esther, the time of conference has passed. We'll be right back.
I will not be responsible for that young man's death.
Can't you see? They're trying to trick us. They believe that by confirming the Talcus, one of us would back down. We can't let the cruelty of their son bring shame on our family. We will continue the Talcus with the final confirmation. Esther, do you confirm or renege? Esther?
I confirm.
Then, as the Talcus requires, because Isaac has refused to declare...
Wait. It is required that all elders present at the ceremony either confirm or renege.
We have all confirmed.
Not all.
Mother, it is required that you give some indication of your confirmation. Surely there is some consideration for such a case.
All elders must confirm for the Talcus to be upheld.
My mother has not spoken a word for many years. I will give her confirmation by proxy. I believe that counts.
That doesn't count. There is no provision for such an action.
Well, I believe allowances for such a provision.
Renege!
I believe that counts.
Now what?
The ceremony continues. Having broken with the ways of your youth, you will now declare your good and honest love for my son to establish the basis of your union. Once this is done, you will both then break the branch of union and pass through the ingress to a blessed marriage. Cora, do you confess your good and honest love for my son, Isaac?
No.
I knew it.
I have been moved by Isaac's words and actions. I have grown fond of him these past 2 months and will happily agree to wed. Like him, I will vow to dedicate myself to a home and family with him, in hopes that love will grow between us.
May I ask for a conference between the two families?
Yes.
Leave her. Why can these things never go as I planned them?